My background in culinary arts really played into learning about decorating buffets for Sunday brunch and things like that. Just caught my bug, and being in the kitchen every day, working. And on Saturdays was a day to sculpt for the Sunday brunch. It was a chance to show off. That was part of my responsibility, and it just grew into a business for me.
We make all of our own ice here, and they're made in the machines behind me. They're called Climb Bell machines. First, we lay a plastic bag in the machine, fill it with Philadelphia tap water. After that, we have to install pumps. When it freezes from the bottom up, so there's always surface water on top. And if that water is stagnant, the ice will be white and not clear. So we have small pumps we use, and that circulates the water as it freezes, which makes clear ice. After that, we use an electric winch to hoist the ice up. We bring the ice over to the bandsaw, slice it nice and square, and then move the blocks directly into the freezer where they can be put on the CNC machine to be carved or pulled out and carved the old style with chainsaws and tools and all that.
I work up a sketch on a piece of paper, 8x10, and I do little measurements and proportions, depending on how big it is, and we'll run it on the CNC machine. And then we basically make all the pieces to the puzzle. Then we label it, wrap it, and put it back in the freezer. When we're ready to put it together and install it somewhere in the world, all the pieces come out and we put all the pieces together in the puzzle. And then from there, it's magic. As you're designing it and getting it ready, you're thinking about what tools you're gonna use. Are you gonna use a chainsaw, a disc sander, a die grinder, and all the different bits? Then you got a chisel. We'll use a chainsaw, cut out the rough part, and then we'll sand it down so it's nice and smooth and even and symmetrical. So the way that we fuse the ice together, we call it ice welding. That's when we take a cold piece of ice and a tempered piece of ice, and we run a piece of aluminum through it. We sandwich it. Realigns the molecular structure. It's all about texture. You want to give the ice different textures because that gives it a way for the light to enter in and reflects inside the ice. It gives it the eye candy. On smaller pieces, sometimes you want the lights to kind of shine down on it and reflect, and you see all the edges and shimmering of the ice. But my favorite is when the ice is encased around the lights. That glow is great, especially if the room is dark. It just pops. You can never predict what you're going to sculpt 1 month to another. The phone rings, and the next thing you know, oh, we're going to Sundance and we got to sculpt an Acura car. And then 1 week we could be doing ice curtains in Philadelphia at a hotel. And we've done ice bars and caviar setups, all kinds of stuff. If the Eagles are winning, we have the best tailgate parties anywhere. We do a lot of functions here that involve the community. Every ice company wants to be part of a winter festival. The ice festivals are really for family because weekends in Philadelphia, everybody's looking for something to do with their family. When it's just right, a little sunny, you get great spectators, and that's what we live for. Ice brings people together because it's frozen water and we turn into art. Then we take this sculpture and we put it on a table and people are amazed by it. It's a fast medium, kind of like life. Life is fast and it's ever changing and ever evolving, so you have to adapt to it just like life. And then it melts and it goes back into the earth. It's this one-on-one relationship with the ice. I want to give it my best.
I'm Shirley.
And I'm Regina Mitchell. For more videos like this, subscribe to WHYY.